So how did you get involved in golf, and what made you go pro in the beginning?
It sounds
What
like
inspired you?
a bit of a sob story, really, but I mean, my dad and brother and granddad and uncle all played golf, so we were members here at Tudor Park from about the age of 11.
Right.
Well, I was 11, and everyone used to play golf, and you know, the girls used to go and do swimming and bits and bobs, and I was like, well, do you know what, I really don't want to do what the girls are doing, I want to do what the boys are doing. So I persuaded them to get me a golf club, and I used to walk around, but they gave me a left-handed one, so for 2.5 years I played left-handed, and I'm actually right, so you know, I always hold that against my family, that they held me back.
Yeah.
Well, I'm left-handed naturally, you know, I write left-handed, I do most sports left-handed and things, and so they just thought, oh, she's probably left-handed, and I'm not, I'm right. So they held me back.
So when did you decide to turn pro then? What was the turning point?
I think it was more the fact I really realised that I could make quite a bit of money and have a great lifestyle, you know, playing golf and travelling the world, and you know, and doing something that I absolutely love. I mean, it's an insane game. It drives you crazy because you know, you feel that you're approaching something exactly the same, yet you can have a completely different outcome. And it's so mental, and it's very much a selfish game. You know, everything depends on you, how you've prepared, how you know, you've set yourself up for a tournament. So it is, you know, it is very dependent on yourself, and I do like that fact.
So is fashion quite important on the golf course in the women's game?
I think the women's game is becoming so much more popular to watch, and I think not only is it easy to relate to the men's game, like the men's amateur game, and to everyday golf, but I just think it's nicer to watch. I think we're competitive, but you know, we're obviously there's a few that aren't very feminine at all, but I think the tour on a whole is becoming a lot sexier to watch,
definitely.
and I think that really sells.
You had a second place last year, didn't you? And a third?
Yes, I didn't have a third last year. I had my third place in my first year and a second place last year.
So now this year?
So this year it's got to be a win.
Do you feel it?
Definitely. I must admit, actually, I felt that I was going to have it last year, especially when I came second. I missed, must have been 4 under 6 foot putts in my last round.
Okay.
And you know, really that's the difference between winning it by 2. Even if I'd have hole 2, I'd been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I definitely felt that was probably nearly, that was like teasing me at being the time to having the win. But yeah, I just really feel it this year. I'm really excited about it, and I think it's important for me not to really think about that too much, because it will just happen.
What's your most embarrassing moment on the golf course?
It's got to be when I was younger, and I played at the British, and I had a really awkward bunker shot where I had a leg outside and a leg in, and I hit the shot, and as I sort of hit it, my shorts ripped from the seam all the way under, and it was a boiling hot day, and I just thought, oh my God, I had no waterproofs, no nothing. I had to tuck my towel into my waistband, and I looked like, I was like 16 as well. That's not a good time of your life.
Is there any photos of hanging around?
No, there's nothing.
Oh, shame. I heard you're going to Hacienda.
Yeah.
Because we've got a villa there.
Yeah, I'm staying in it.
Oh, you're staying in a villa?
Yeah.
Oh, good work. Oh, well done.
Yeah, so, which I'm really excited about, actually. I got the massive wad of paper to say, don't do this, turn the TV on like that,
exactly,
the fridge is like this. And
that's Sarah for you, she's a bit worried about it. If you could give a golfer a club golfer a golf tip, what would it be?
Well, this is a message for Barry. I think this relates more to Barry than anyone else. Definitely don't take yourself too seriously. You know, you're not a pro. You know, no one really likes to see toys out the pram. Throwing clubs isn't too good either. But yeah, you know, have a laugh. You never know. If you hit a shot into the rough, that next shot might be the best shot you've ever hit. Okay, we just have a quick fire round, yeah? You just answer when you, first thing that comes to your head. Okay. What's your biggest vice? What's your biggest vice? Gadgets.
Gadgets, okay. All right. Mickelson or Monty?
Monty.
Driving or putting?
Oh, putting.
Geeks or jocks?
Geeks.
Yeah, good. You're only saying that for us.
No, I'm not actually. My boyfriend's a geek.
Oh, right, good. Wine or beer?
Wine.
Malcolm or Tommy?
Tommy.
Yay! Malcolm's gonna
Sorry, Malcolm.
Yeah, sorry, Malcolm. You're lovely, but Tommy, you're funnier.
Yeah. Are you good at press-ups?
I can do press-ups.
Yeah?
I can't do chin-ups.
Okay, but press-ups, you're good at press-ups?
I can do press-ups.
Do you reckon you could beat Tommy at press-ups?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd definitely give him a run for his money. Press-ups, sit-ups, probably weightlifting. I mean, Tommy's not a big guy, isn't he?
No, he won't. He's weak.
So he's not a big guy. I'd probably easy do him on a bench press.
Yeah,
So,
I think so.
Yeah.
60 kilos and above.
60 on each side.
Yeah.
On each side, yeah. So.
Okay, alright, yeah, that's perfect, now go. Now release. Right, we do that couple of drills.
Right,
So he follows the club, so he puts the club down,
right,
and then he goes into, he cocks his hands already there, then goes with his swing plate and
right,
back.
and then back down, right, okay.
And then he puts up on a tee. You got that?
Right, okay, so it's like this.
So get that nice and straight. Where you going, and then that's it, follow through. Perfect. Put it on.
No, sorry, I'm not a whiz.
You ready?
Whoa!
I feel awkward. All right, where am I going?
I don't know, just...
My silly shoes. Right. Come on, Stuart. Let's hit this ball.
Try.
Whoops.
Right, do you know what? You're going to be covered in mud if you carry on.
Now I hope you got that. Back to the studio.
This is a message to all you guys at the AGM. I hope you're having a great evening. I hope you've enjoyed this video kind of chat and everything. I hope I've not bored you to tears. A little extra message to Ramesh. Happy 27th birthday. Have a great evening. I'm sure you're loving it.